Hi, today I'm back with a pick a card reading about what are the blessings that are coming for you in the coming 3 months. So, over here, you will see that you have got three piles pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. I'm going to obviously take a pause here for you as to take into an account about. Which piles would you like to go ahead with. Meanwhile, if in case you have any queries regarding personal readings or anything that is related to, let's say, personal counseling or natal chart readings or anything that you need a help from my end, you can always just drop me an email and I shall be there to help you out. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number one. Next 3 months, what are the blessings that's coming for you? We're going to go ahead with the first card, which is Knight of Wands. Beautiful. The moon, very nice. And we have Tejas. That's such a pretty card. Did you actually notice one thing in all the three cards? Like these three cards, when we have the moon, the Knight of Wands, and Tejas, this actually helps me to I'll give you a breakdown of how exactly I am actually able to see this as well. I'm just going to move these cards a bit here so that you can see them very clearly. Yeah. So when we talk about Tejas, the meaning of Tejas is uh, like illuminous, or let's say something which brings in the victory, which is moving forwards, which talks about something which is going to bring in the light at the end of it, which is very forthcoming, and which is going to be providing us with an insight into what's going to happen into the world, when there is at the dark at the end of the tunnel, you have something which is which you look forwards to, which is victorious as well. So Tejas is all about that, and that's the amalgamation of both the cards over here, if you notice it very clearly. The tones of blues and greens and violets with the tone of orange and yellow and white, reds is what is coming through over here as well. We're talking about moon and we're talking about Knight of Wands. With the depiction of the card moon, what we are able to, what at least, the kind of messages that I'm able to basically see is that there are certain, your ancestors obviously have, blessed you with the surprises which are going to be like providing you with the light towards the end of the tunnel in the coming 3 months. You obviously are moving forwards with a sense of passion. It's a new bred passion in you. It's not something that actually is that which has died down. This is very much alive in you. It's just that right now it's not very clear to you how it's going to come through. You know that you're on the path, you are moving forwards, but you just don't know, how exactly is this going to come to me, what exactly is going to be the fact of it, and it's going to be like helpful for me to achieve this. You're not able to see things clearly, but you obviously will have the light at the end of the tunnel, as universe always has your back. And that's what your your ancestors and your angel are also coming and giving you a confirmation that in the coming 3 months, whatever inspiration that you have, like in terms of let's say if it's career, if it's finances, if it's love, the prospect that you're looking forwards to, that is going to come through in the coming 3 months. It's just that right now it's not shown to you, it's not very clear to you, because universe wants you to actually have this faith that no matter what happens towards the end of the tunnel, you will come out to be victorious. So that's the message for you. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to keep it like this actually so we can see it. I'm going to go ahead with pile number 2. So whoever chose pile number 2, your cards: Seven of Wands, your Seven of Swords, and Shiva. This is extremely powerful. You guys do realize this thing, right? You guys are just amazing. Lord Shiva himself is here to basically show you the path. this message which is coming through, it's so deep. Um, it may or may not resonate with everyone. I have a feeling that this is going to be a little difficult message for me to give, but if someone at this point in time period is going through internal conflicts, external conflicts, and they don't seem to come to an end, like, it's just become very murky situation where you just feel like you're completely alone, believe in the fact that Shiva is right there for you. This position, which is Natraj, is usually the demeanor of Shiva is very calm. He is the most composed lords as compared to anybody else. But when he gets angry, then he shows, like, he dons his wrath on people. Then it's unavoidable. And this position of Natraj, in which he is basically doing Tanda, which is like, the dance of destruction, you can say. So this basically depicts the fact that people who have done you wrong, in the coming 3 months, the blessing is, I'm not cursing anyone here. I'm not saying that, somebody's going to go through their doom or something like that. All I'm trying to say is that people who have done you wrong, Lord Shiva is coming your way to protect you, to hold you tight during these 3 months. Even though right now you're going through this physical and mental and emotional, outward, inward turmoil, Lord Shiva is by your side. The cause, or let's say the people who are responsible, situations which are responsible for your turmoil, he's taking it all away from you in the coming 3 months. All you need to do is to surrender. Just let go. Believe in the fact that this is being taken care of by Lord Shiva. I'm not sure if you are actively following him, or if you have been calling upon him, but he's there for you. Don't feel like that he's not around. He's absolutely always with you, no matter what. I'm going to go ahead now with pile number 3. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Oh, you were the pile who actually got 2 cards over here from Universe. Rajas and Ganesha again. Oh my god. This is, I think there are a few people who are returning from my old reading, but nevertheless, this is, or probably the people who have actually seen the second pile, they are the ones who are coming back for the third pile for their message, because if that is so, then this is a very, very strong message. Also, one more situation, people who have actually seen my previous recording, they also returning, people who have seen both these files, or people who have actually seen the previous recording and both these, consider this to be like your double and triple recommendation for that. This is going to be like the 8 message. Again, I think somebody has actually is returning from my previous recordings, because there are like a couple of repeated messages. I'm going to actually stop here and stop comparing the different recordings, but to be honest, these messages seem to be like, telling me a story about what exactly are you all, like, on your journey dealing with, which is totally beautiful, because through all these things I'm able to totally understand what exactly are you going through. When we talk about the cards, Rajas is basically the kind of so in Vedas, or let's say in Hindu mythology, we have got different natures, like, Rajasic, Tamasic, Sattvic, which is about the way of living. Sanatan Dharma basically talks about these different ways of living. So Rajas is basically related to the Rajasic way of living, wherein you are totally indulgent in luxuries, in materialistic aspects. You're completely, like, you consume, not exactly we can say that you are polluted by it, but yes, for you that is the priority, is what you are looking at. What universe basically calls on for is that, let's say for an instance, if right now you are in a state of mind wherein you feel like that you don't have enough, or let's say whatever you have, you are having a feeling that this is going to go away from me, so I might as well hold on to it. What universe is basically giving you a message is that instead of holding on to something so very dearly, so very tightly, might as well believe in your heart that this is something which is never ending. It's overflowing, it's abundant, and it's infinite. The reason why I say so is because once we have a feeling that something is going to get over, we tend to hold it very tight. Like, when you hold sand in between your fist and it just runs away because it's free flowing. It's going to actually run out at the end of the day. So when that happens, we tend to have a feeling of disappointment. I'm sorry if you can just hear my dog here. He's totally not liking the other dogs. So bear with me for that. But yes, instead of holding on to something so very dearly, believe in the fact that this is always going to be with you, that this is not going to run out. This is an infinite supply, and that is what is your blessing in the coming 3 months. If you live in this feeling instead of this, when this is like a lack mentality, this is definitely not serving you. But if you end up living in this feeling, which is about having the gratitude, having the love for the fact that you have something which you deserve, instead of thinking that, you know what, I need to have it, you know that you already deserve it, so it's going to be with you no matter what. Lord Ganesha is coming to help you out with removing the obstacles, helping you to achieve whatever you have aimed for. However, for that, what he is expecting out of you at least is to move out of this mentality of lack mentality. Move out of this state of attachment with anything which basically brings upon dependency on you. He wants you to strike a balance in between both the understanding as well as the love that you have, or the gratitude that you have for your different set of needs in life. Needs in a way, like, let's say for an instance, you want to basically pay all your bills to, pay all your bills with ease and effortlessness. So that is what basically Lord Ganesha is requesting you for, that stay in that state of mind that you are ever so grateful that you can pay for all your bills with ease and effortlessness, and he will always be there to help you out. So with that, these are your messages for the 3 months, the kind of blessings that you're coming or that are coming for you. And I hope you like this reading. I'll be coming up with I'll come up with the more readings, and then obviously you can let me know how you like them. Drop in the comment. Please like, share, subscribe. And in case if you need any personal readings, always just drop in a message. Either in the pinned comments, or let's say you have my details also on you can drop me an email and I shall be there to help you out. Take care. Have a blessed day ahead. Bye bye.